हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू द चैनल स्पिक एंड स्पैन लर्निंग। आज हम लोग कर रहे हैं क्लास 7 इंग्लिश लिटरेचर चैप्टर नंबर 3 और स्पार्क नेग्लेक्टेड बर्न्स द हाउस के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स। सो क्वेश्चन नंबर ए, आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चंस। 1. There was nothing which could prevent Ivan and his family from leading a happy life. Comment. Answer. Ivan was a prosperous peasant known as one of the best workers in his village. He and his family always had sufficient food to feed themselves and a well-sorted arrangement to pay taxes and meet all their needs. Hence, there was apparently nothing that could hinder the prosperity of the family. Question number 2. Which was the only idle mouth they had to feed? Answer. The only idle mouth which the family had to feed was that of Ivan's father, who suffered from asthma and stayed in a warm and enclosed compartment. Question number 3. Why did Ivan's daughter-in-law go to Gabriel's house? Answer. Ivan's daughter-in-law had to go to Gabriel's house to collect the eggs of the hen, as she thought that, unlike other days, the hen had flown across to Gabriel's yard that day to lay the eggs. Question number 4. Why did Gabriel go to the district court? Answer. During the feud which took place between the two families, Ivan, out of anger, pulled off some hair from Gabriel's beard. To seek justice, Gabriel wrapped this pulled hair in a piece of paper and went to the district court to complain against Ivan. Question number 5. How did Ivan manage to get Gabriel condemned to be flogged? Answer. Ivan gave a treat to the clerk and the elder at the district court, presenting them with a gallon of liquor. This is how he managed to get Gabriel condemned to be flogged. Question number 6. What advice did Ivan's dying father give him? Answer. Ivan's dying father advised him to follow God's will and to hide another person's sin. He told him not to mention who started the fire and added that God will forgive the wrongdoings of Ivan and his neighbor. Question B. Answer the following questions with reference to context. 1. Granny, my hen flew across this morning. Did she lay an egg here? Now question A. Who said these words and who was she talking to? Answer. These words were said by Ivan's daughter-in-law to Gabriel's mother. B. Why did she ask this question? Answer. Ivan's daughter-in-law used to collect the egg laid by their hen from the car shed every day. One day, when she didn't find the eggs, she thought that, being frightened by the children, the hen must have flew across into their neighbor Gabriel's yard. Hence, she went to their place to look for the eggs and said these words. C. What answer did she get? Do you think the answer was gentle? Give reasons. Answer. Gabriel's mother replied by saying that she did not know anything about the hen and the eggs Ivan's daughter-in-law was looking for. She added that they were blessed to have their own hen who laid eggs regularly. So, they were not dependent on anybody else for eggs and that they never went about looking for eggs at other people's houses. This was a harsh reply indeed. It is because the lady's question could have been answered in a straightforward manner in the first place. Secondly, the lady had not accused Gabriel's mother, nor had she hinted about their dependence on anybody else. The reply carries a sense of pride and arrogance, which was intentionally expressed to hurt Ivan's daughter-in-law. Context number 2. I didn't grow my beard, he said, for pockmarked Ivan to pull it out. Question A. Who was he? Why had Ivan pulled out his beard? Answer. He refers to Gabriel. A feud had started between the women of Ivan and Gabriel's family. Ivan and Gabriel joined the fight where Ivan, who was very strong, had pulled out hair from Gabriel's beard and scattered the people. He did this to vent out his anger on Gabriel and stop the feud by exerting his power. Question B. What was Ivan's father's observation? Answer. Ivan's father believed the families were unnecessarily engaged in a petty feud over a trivial issue, which had all started with an egg. He added that God was kind enough to provide the family with sufficient food and one egg would hardly make any difference. Hence, the feud between the two families was stupid and meaningless. Question number C. What effect did the quarrel have on the families? Answer. The quarrel between the two families led to an enmity and revenge. In turn, this resulted in a disaster whereby both houses caught fire, which destroyed most of their valuable belongings and resources which had once made the families happy and affluent. Context number 3. Daddy Ivan, your father is dying. He has sent for you to say goodbye. Question A. Who said these words to Ivan? Where was Ivan at that time? Answer. These words were said by the village elder's son. At that time, Ivan was lying on the street in front of his house and had just regained consciousness. Question B. What disaster had taken place the previous night? Answer. The previous night, Ivan's and Gabriel's house had caught fire. At Ivan's place, nearly everything except for the horses had been destroyed. The family members had escaped. At Gabriel's place, the cattle were driven out and a few things were saved. Question number C and the last one for today. Who was responsible for the disaster? Why was he not punished? Answer. Gabriel was responsible for this disaster. He was not punished because Ivan did not mention his name, as his father had advised him not to prolong this trifle and forgive Gabriel. He had told that Ivan should follow God's will. So Ivan let Gabriel go and did not mention his name.